Hey everyone, welcome to Juicy Jill, episode 10, Rising in Your Truth. So I can't believe it's already been a little over 2.5 months that I've been showing up on these channels, and I really thank you for being on this journey with me. And if you're barely tuning in now, welcome. So Rising in your truth, that's been popping up a lot for me this past week, and I actually am probably a couple days late with putting this out, but I really took a lot of time to get rest and slow down. Ever since my move to LA, a lot got unlocked within me, more grief, just even more grief. I mean, even though I had left a 9-year relationship last year, just the whole actually moving away from my ex just unlocked more layers of grief, and I think just the energy that I was just leaving behind. So I was just attending to that for the past couple of days. And I'm currently right now staying at a friend's, a dear friend of mine who I'm so grateful for, who's been so loving and supportive, as I kind of tend to myself and really be gentle and slow down as I adjust to all of these changes that are going on in my life. But I think for rising in your truth, why it's something that's been coming up for me this past week is because I'm really showing up more with just expressing all of who I am. And there still have been ways that I've still hid from being seen fully. And I know I've showed up in these videos, and I've showed up on Instagram, but I've kind of held back from still showing up on Facebook even in little ways. And so I really got out of my comfort zone, and I'm now starting to allow myself to be seen on Facebook, and that's because there were a lot of people that I respected on Facebook, and I was just afraid by expressing myself. I was afraid that there would be judgment, or but I'm just tired of limiting myself in that way, and I'm tired of being afraid of judgment at this point. Me being true to myself and speaking my truth it outweighs more than me silencing my truth and being afraid of judgment. I mean, as we grow into more of who we truly are, we live our lives more open-heartedly and vulnerably, and we have more of the courage to start stepping up and speaking out and speaking our truth. And that can range from anything from the creative gifts that we are here to share, or it could be as simple as being honest within the moment of what we're feeling. I think it's such a courageous act to show up fully as yourself in the moment and be completely emotionally honest. And so if there's any way that we could start rising in our truth more, it's to start showing up just being real with what we're experiencing and knowing that that's okay. That's how we're going to continue to lift each other up, and how we're going to continue rising in our communities. We have to know that all of our voice matters, and our experience matters. And I know that whatever I'm here to share and whatever you have within you, other people are waiting to hear what you have to say, and to know that you're not alone. And it can be scary showing up and being seen fully, because you have the potential to be misunderstood. But I do promise you, though, that there's community, there are people out there. There are supportive loved ones who are just like you, just like me, who need you, who need me, and we need them too. And so I just would invite you all, how can you start showing up, even small, in your relationships with those around you, possibly, with speaking your truth? And obviously you want to make sure that they're safe, whoever you're sharing with, that they're safe people to express that with. But as we start speaking our truth and start unleashing the stories that we've been carrying in our bodies, and we start to give our emotions a place to be felt and seen and heard and integrated, we start developing more safety within, more courage within, more wholeness within, and we start getting so much brighter, that we shine more, and we start having the courage to speak out more and speaking what's true for us in the moment. And so when you rise, we all rise. And so I just want to let you know that you're important. And whatever you're going through in this moment, whether you're feeling down and out, you're feeling afraid, you're feeling isolated, you're feeling messed up, you're feeling insecure, you're feeling embarrassed, whatever you're feeling, I want you to know that you matter, that I love you, and that you're held in whatever truth that you're in right now, that there's nothing wrong with you for feeling how you're feeling. And if you're feeling in a great mood and you're feeling happy, great. I celebrate that too. But if we want to all start rising in the community more and start rising up into our light, we need to start rising up and loving our shadow and showing up with our shadow, with how we are in the here and now. Because I will take your truth of your experience of the darkness more so over than any fake type of trying to be happy-go-lucky, because that, to me, it's not about that. We cannot expand and rise and go to higher places and reach our potential and grow into the wise, powerful beings we are unless we're able to still show up in all that we are in those moments of doubt and confusion and those times that we're just human. Yeah, the healing process may take us, as we refine ourselves and end up becoming more clear like a diamond, we're able to step into knowing who we are at the base of it, which is our soul. We're able to trust more into our center. But at the same time, the truth of whatever you're emotionally feeling at the same time, that's just as important and needs to be held as when you're shining so brightly in your light. And I just want to make that clear. So I love you all, and until the next episode.